go. Awesome. Hey guys, welcome back. This is just me doing quite a few videos here and there. This time these aren't live though. These are more along the lines of some more matches I've thrown up from memory. And before you ask, no, it's not actually Android 18. I don't know where I found this person. I don't know where I found the I don't even know where I found the attire, if I'm being 100% honest. It's just one of the things of, oh yeah, someone made them, give a move to that, might as well. And some of the people really knew what they were doing with these. It's insane. I also found Xena from, which is weird, I've never seen her shit. Probably should at some point, actually. Seriously, I really love the outfit on this one. But this is just one of the things of I have all these created superstars and I don't get to use all of them because usually when I play with my cousins or my dad and all that, they don't really use, well, female wrestlers, which is kind of weird in this game because unlike the male wrestlers, they don't bleed, which I guess kind of makes sense, where it's like you don't want to really see them all, you know, dying or bleeding or being busted open. Maybe it's just an unspoken rule in the States. Because I'm pretty sure like Japan doesn't have that problem, but I could be wrong. Wow, that edit did nothing. Never mind. Although I guess making it spin is also a problem. Oh well. But this is a thing that I don't know. I just really like looking back at some of these old matches. Because I've said I don't play these and then like immediately record them unless I'm live streaming. Sometimes I just I lost what I was saying. I forgot to put that up there. But nah, sometimes I just straight up go and I'll do a match and I'm just like, you know what? Let me hold on to this one for later. See what I can walk around and do with that. And then also, if you're wondering why I'm fast forwarding solely through Candice Michelle, she's not. It's not that I never liked her as in the games. It's just kind of like, cause again, I really thought her storyline where she actually has a magical wand that just does like it breaks reality. Which, yeah, you can never really do that in a WWE game, but it was something I still thought was interesting. Where I was like, yeah, you know, get that going for you. It was one of those things where, like, she was never really my favorite wrestler, and I use that term loosely because I mean, yeah, even people like that I did like Stacy Keibler, Trish, well, no, not Trish Stratus, that's not Victoria Wilson. Like, they're not wrestlers so much as they were just performers. It's like, but then again, wrestling was for female wrestlers wasn't taken seriously, as serious back in the day. I mean, hell, even the more popular wrestlers still did like painting matches and like mud matches and like, it was basically Rumble Roses, until Rumble Roses for some reason took their stories very seriously, which is why I have a soft spot for that game, because the shit, because it's so stupid too, but then you watch it, it's just like, okay, yeah, I'll give you that one. Like, it's like, that's the thing, like, the acting is bad, the gameplay is fun. It's like playing the original House of Dead. Actually, no, but even some of the newer ones don't have solid voice acting. Like, it's like playing House of the Dead, like the first one, but everyone talks like this. Like, it all sounds like they're either phoning it in or they don't have proper equipment to do it, but the gameplay is so addicting, you just get over it after a while. Oh yeah, and if you haven't figured it out yet, I am using my bias, then picking Tori Wilson because I think everyone else in this match is like 90 plus overall. Actually no, I think Android 18, I want to say Xena, and then maybe Jay, 100 overall. Which, if you've never played a wrestling game, basically means they're also very, very cheap, very, very durable, and can get finishers on the fly. So, yet another count. It's just a little bit easier for them. Step ahead of each other. Irish whip. But for everyone else playing, no. This is all but over. And then I think about all these vehicles I put in, it's always good to mix them up. Because originally I usually just do like, oh, I'm putting Jason Ford, let it face. Like horror movie icons or characters with some sense of like some to where you think like, yeah, I can see them being DLC, or I can see them being put in the game, but not taken too seriously. Like we have Spider-Man and stuff like that. Nowadays I'm just like, after doing that for so long, especially, I'm just like, I think I wanna mix it up a little bit, you know?
This could be huge.
Like, just playing like Gladiators.
She's got her.
And
Caught off guard.
Like fighting game characters from anime, because why not? I was tempted. I was so tempted to put in Bugs Bunny. Because I think they even have the big chunkies, I think is what they're calling them. Big version of Bugs Bunny. I mean, I think the craziest thing I got here is like Saturday morning cartoons. And I'll say Donkey Kong. Just because it's a monkey, so it's like easier to work with. Then I also got like fighting game characters, video game characters from other things. The only thing I don't really like putting in all that much are like celebrities. Because my cousins have done that before. They're like, put in LeBron James, put in like Lil Duval, or like some random like rapper or whatnot. Jesus Christ, I did not know she could do that. One thing I like about this game is I'm always finding things I'm always learning things about these games. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
She comes up big with a reversal.
And then, like, this game came out in like 2018. Because I know it's 2K19, but there's always that gap where it's like, they always put out the next year's release. They never really do that year. And then after that, they just update stuff every now and again.
He's able to get out of the way there.
Just gameplay here and there.
You can't teach the type of
but there's still new moves, new features I either have never used or haven't actually tried out, or I'm just finding out. And with the longest time, I just can't get over it. Also, apparently, I can't seem to remember what Toy Wizard stuff was for the longest time. Yeah, her finishing moves in the games, at least a little bit like a DDT, very, very plain stuff. And then she also took Rikishi's thing, which I thought was hilarious. But, so long. That's not even the right word. As hilarious as it would be, it got me feeling this one. So it wasn't as hilarious as Rikishi's, because nobody likes getting hit in that game with Rikishi. It's like an unsung rule. You don't get hit necessarily and become okay with it afterwards. Also, I have a habit of rolling out the ring for some reason.
Amazingly, she works her way through.
But
there may be no beating her.
Just one of the things that I like about this game.
She gets out of the way.
The more you do, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you improve. And there's always a nice change of pace, at least for me. That's why I want to set up for this game with nothing but big superstars. I have so many of them. And I've been doing that actually. I like creating stuff. I always find it fun. And then you can get arenas or get some custom ones made, use some custom belts and items.
She goes for the
arenas. Actually make multiple arenas, even major minor shows.
Wow, I thought this was
and then get like pay-per-views and
not
sick
quite.
kind of thing going. And then with the games, randomized rivalries and events and everything going. So, I want to see this character fight this character and see if anything pops up for it. Maybe a cutscene, maybe a rivalry thing will happen. Like even in WWE Raw 2, that I actually also playing on my Xbox. Because eventually I got over it and got myself an Xbox. That was one of those things where it was like, yeah, I just did that now. And they have cutscenes constantly. I mean, granted, the gameplay is very, very simple. And also unnecessarily empty. Like, there's not too much they have to it. That's a problem. Because you can like figure it out pretty quickly. It's one of those things where they don't even have, like, they barely have entrances, and they don't even have, like, victory music or victory sequences, which, you know, sounds simple enough until you remember that, like, I guess these newer games spoil us with all the stuff we used to have. Although I find it funny considering how much I gush about Tori Wilson. Because in Raw 2, I'm in a heated rivalry with her. And keep having to get saved by Devil. Because I keep getting jumped or getting interfered in my matches. And then also, who was it? Tess? Tess to Jerry. Well, I think Randy Orton that keeps attacking me. I don't know why they don't like me in that game. They just really don't. But it's funny. Oh yeah, top 3. Although I didn't think most of that is partial to me just rolling out the damn ring all the time.
That was a long way down. Now,
such a cool move. Like, that's the thing. When I made my guy for this game, I try to keep him somewhat grounded to realism. Like, he's my weight, my height. He even has a similar haircut to me. You know, minus if you ever look at his eyes. Hers is showing on, but you can always chalk those up to contacts. I mean, yeah, I got some right here.
She's up on that top turnbuckle.
But one thing is because a lot of the characters you find in the game are like creative characters, more like heavyweights and super heavyweights. My guy can't actually lift them. So like people like my dad can lift people because my dad's like 200 plus pounds and like 6'3" and whatnot. I can't do that stuff. Or at least I can't in the game. So my character just has to like make do. I'm not even that fast. My cousin in the game is faster. That was by design. So I'm like a weird mixed bag. I'm like a striker, but then not really. I'm a striker with high flying elements. That's how my character is. My dad's a powerhouse grappler, and then I'm just I'm like a decent middle ground. And my other cousin is like the more technical guy. Oh shit. Nope, never mind. That's another thing. When the computer taps you, you're just done in this game. If it's 100 overall, because you're multiplying on Legend, it sucks.
There's a pin now. 1, 2.
But Legend is kind of cheap sometimes, because sometimes even if you're not damaged, I don't know why she has that taunt. Or that one. But Legend is really cheap. Like, if you get tapped one time, even if you're not hurt, you're out. You just have to make it new, man. Especially if they're 100 overall, then you're just kind of stuck.
I bet you feel foolish riding.
That's another thing about my show where I think it was weird for the longest time. Was I've never played any of the games with her in them. I just know about her through, well, I guess I'm out. I just know about her through, like, you know, I guess you could say fandoms, so to speak. You know, pictures of her that pop up online. King of Fighters when they bring it up. Her role in Dead or Alive, I think was another one. And then even a few other things here and there. But that's kind of how I know about her. It's like, apparently she has fire powers and she fights with like feints and she's a kunoichi. And there's a specific fighting style involving using her body to distract people while she beats the shit out of them. Which is actually a thing I learned about a while ago, which was, you know, you do a move, and then when you do the move, or no, not I'm saying that wrong, or at least I'm saying it out of order. You do a thing where you dress a certain way to stimulate people, and I guess people who are more, I guess you could say, aroused, have a slow reaction time, or it throws off their focus. Oh, hey, Jade won. And again, I have such a soft spot for Jade here. Oh, hey, actually looks like Melina. Beauty of everything. She's actually one of my favorite MK girls because green is not my favorite color, but she has like a green and gold look. I like fine with her in 11. She looks beautiful in that game, and just kicking the shit out of people with her is just so much fun. Like, although Melina's always going to be my favorite. Oh yeah, no, I do remember. I know this one. I think.
There he goes,
okay, hold on.
crashing to the floor.
Yeah, I think I do know this one. Let me try to remember.
That's the impact.
Okay, yeah. This might have been a week or two ago. Three? I don't know. Today, since after a while, they kind of blend together. But this is one of the ones where after a while, because since we made our guys, we kind of don't use the same people. We kind of don't use anybody else, because we used to go through the roster. You know, we pick our go-to people, our soldiers, our generals, our captains, our blah 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 blah. We had like a tier system of characters we would use. I had some of the masked people, El Mago, Kane, Ultimate Warrior. But then I had like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels especially. Him and Undertaker were like my go-to. Like when I wanted to win the match, those are the ones I would pick, because I would always fight the hardest with them. Because you can't not give it your all when you're the Heartbreak Kid and when you're the Phenom.
But he certainly comes into this championship.
I have a history with Shawn Michaels. He's always one of my favorite wrestlers. Like especially when he was doing DX and all that stuff too. But like that, he's just like my go-to. He's like a party guy, a rock star, so to speak. He can also kick ass when he wanted to, and he has the legends and the belts to show it. I mean, granted, my dad doesn't really use anybody else anymore because his guy is literally a combination of all of his favorite wrestlers. He has Batista's Spear, Goldberg's Jackhammer, Randy Orton's RKO, Sting, Scorpion Deathlock, and Scorpion Death Drop. Like, any character, like his guy is literally a combination of power moves and moves from his favorite wrestlers, which I guess technically all of our characters are like that. But it's more so for him. Like it flows better. It flows the best, I think, with him because while we might have different characters for different reasons, his character flows well with the play style he always associates himself with. So you know, it works, or at least it's the most easy for him to adapt to and adjust. Because I mean, granted, even then, he's always finding new things to do or new ways to work himself out. And sometimes I forget the moves I give him, even though I'm the one that gave them to him. Now, I don't know if Kevin Nash helping me has to do anything with stables and stuff in the game. Because I don't know if that's a built-in thing where like people who are in stables just naturally fight harder together. But it's just something I can appreciate if that's a real thing. I mean, granted, it works for me and my dad because we always try to get the computer out first. It'll be a cold day in hell and the computer beats us in the goddamn match. Because if they do, especially if they tap us out. Because if they tap us out, nah, we win that shit back. Because if not, oh, it's gonna be. We're gonna be fist fighting mad. I'll tell you that right now. It's not because we're being petty or nothing. It's just kind of like if we get pinned and we lose in the match naturally, that's one thing. But if the computer actively double teams us or we get tapped, we always at least give them the mulligan, you know, the option to run the match back. Because if we lose a second time, that's on us. We can't say nothing.
No, there's the reversal.
And then,
Lightning fast reflexes.
Like we just don't like seeing their names pop up on the win screen or even on the belt count later, because we have to count the belts usually. But because we always go out of order, we don't even really know where we start anymore. We kind of just like, yeah, I kind of remember us fighting for that one. So we're doing this one. Let's do the one after it, just in case.
HBK starting to stammer a little. His championship reign.
Oh yeah, one of the most notorious people in the game. For some reason it's Shrek. Like, I know in his own fighting game he's actually bottom tier, but in this game he's unnecessarily good, which I guess has to do with that one scene when he was wrestling Knights. Funny thing is, there's probably a donkey character somewhere in this that I'm sure I can find.
Side slam. Nice. Oh boy.
Alright, let's see what's...
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And see, that's the problem with finding like 100 overall characters too, is like, no matter how good you do, they hit like a truck. So even if you do manage to start whooping them, if they get a few hits off on you, that's your do.
The champ
Yeah, I forgot the computer loves to do that little interrupted thing because they don't see it as them sneaking you. That's just what they're doing right now. I don't know if you're pulling aggro or something, but that's just something they're doing. And again, if you can punish them for it, and you feel great afterwards. Because it's easy for the computer to sneak you, especially because you're not looking for them. Other players, you can watch them because you know who they're using and who they are and how they play. Computer's kind of unpredictable, so it kind of goes any which way. But sometimes you can also get them to like put themselves in a situation where it's better for you, like that. Always, especially when there's no DQ, it's not cheating if you don't get caught, and it's not cheating if it's allowed. I mean, technically, we don't even need to use weapons. We don't even need to use like the brass knuckles or even the low blows. But it gives you options and it makes the game more fun. Although the reason we didn't play 2K22, besides the fact they changed the goddamn controls, some of those were just cheap, like the literal invulnerability, the battering ram thing where you become like made of solid metal and like run people over, or the Undertaker one where you literally make the hands rise out of the ground and stun somebody and they can't reverse your move, they can't do none of that, they're stun locked, and then you fucking hit them with the finisher, which is bullshit. But it's okay. It's okay. Ain't a big deal. Now, if you're wondering if there's still time left in this video, why specifically it's not over yet, despite things that happen, oh, that's very easy. We have a tendency of being stubborn. Like, sometimes when you really want to win, you'll find ways to kick out. Also, we don't tap each other. We don't do submissions. Because that's kind of... Because we always like to leave it up more to skill. I mean, yeah, it's skill to get someone in submission and tap them, but we hate getting tapped by the computer, so we don't do it anyways. Yeah, he's probably going to eat another one. Because let's be honest, like, sometimes we get in a real good rhythm with kicking out, but, ooh, those close ones. I think the most demoralizing ones isn't even on 2, it's when they kick that off 1. Because that means, like, even when you hit them with your finisher, it wasn't shit. It's like, nah, I'm still here. I'm still in this. You better hit me with something else, or being that you only have 2 finishers, maybe an OMG or 2. It's like, no, you probably keep tabs on that. But it's something about the back and forth, the drive to these matches that I just love. Where you have 2 very skilled players giving it their all. And yeah, I know, again, it's one of the things of like a dub is a dub. But there's a certain way of going about it that makes it stand out, that makes it different, that makes it wholeheartedly unique. And that's what I appreciate about it. It's like it's like a fighting game. Because I've had fighting games that have gone back and forth where people are both just blocking and refusing to get hit. It's like that one little hit that will get you that win, and then that tiny little strike you get, and then you just come out on top. It's like you get that sigh of relief, like, oh, thank God. Such a good feeling. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna keep it. I really don't think he's gonna hit me with these no more. Although I keep getting him with sharpshooters. And knowing my dad, it has a slight tendency to frustrate him. But it's funny. That's also another thing too, when you keep getting hit by enemy moves, like we do, sometimes my folks will do that thing where they'll do that thing where they stop for a second and they actually like look at the controller like there's something physically wrong with it, or like they'll tap it harder, like, is my controller jammed or something? It's like, no it's not. I was like, it's just, your timing is just off. And my cousin actually gave him some good advice on that. He said, if you reset yourself, like take a step back, take your hand off the control for a second, take a breath, and then jump back into it. Because sometimes you're too immersed into it, and then your timing is just stuck, like your level is just stuck. You're just put in one particular area. That's something I can really appreciate. Because, you know, it actually helps, especially with other games too. I say whew, but I'm pretty sure I know how this match goes. I think. It's been a minute. I don't know why I did that. But, oh, that's so interesting, though.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Because I think I did something like that once with The Undertaker and got him with like a tombstone and won. Which I'm guessing is something he's not very fond of repeating. Yeah. Another win for his ego and another sigh of annoyance for me. Always next time now. Just like there's always going to be another video. So, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for sitting here and letting me ramble for a good couple of minutes. I'll talk to y'all later.
Just about going out there
Peace.
and making sure everybody's entertained.